Shabbos, Parshas Vayishlach. One of the key highlighted stories of this week's Parsha is the onset of Yetzias Mitzrayim. It all began with the brothers selling Yosef, sold him to Midian, who sold him to Mitzrayim. It's a very ridiculous story because if you look at after the sale, Reuven comes back. Where's Yosef? Oh, we sold him. Okay? They sat down to eat. You don't eat after making a decision like that. What are they doing? What was happening in that Suda? So if you look at scratch a little deeper into the Maisa, we're talking about not Gedolim, we're talking about the Gedolim, the Shvatim, the Rashi Shvatim, the Yaakov is Mitasei Shlema, the full gamut of Klal Yisrael. And they decided unanimously, obviously aside from Yosef, that Yosef was a murid b'malchus and was chayiv misa. And you could look at the Arachaim, they decided to leave it up to Hashem by putting him into a pit. They were so sure that what they were doing was the correct thing to do, that they were doing emes la'amitoy derotzen Hashem. Sit down and have a Suda. I don't know if Bezdin, if a dayan on Bezdin, if they killed someone who was chayiv misa, could they go home and have supper that night? L'chayra. They did a mitzvah. The Rebbe Shalom told me to be Mekayim skila for this guy, and it's a kiddush Hashem. To be able to have such conviction about what we're doing and what is right, especially when in the case you look at stories of people who did things which are seemingly egregious. But when you're doing what is right, you're doing what's right. Ratzon Hashem comes beyond our own feelings. You can't trust our feelings. You never know what society dictates as what real MS is. Real MS is what Hashem says. If I did what Hashem said, I'm good to go. Kal v'chomer when we're doing what's obviously, what seemingly is good as well. Reb Shraga Fevel Mendelovich came over to America. He did insane things because that was what's in Hashem. There needed to be a newspaper telling Yiddish hashkafas. He took out a loan equivalent to a 3-year salary. I don't think he ever paid it off. That's what he had to do. He went out and he bought diamond cutting machines for the guys in yeshiva. They had to learn a trade. He didn't have a penny to his name. This is what the Rebbe Shalom wants. This is what we have to do. There's such a clarity in that conviction. Rabbi Stefansky said that he was telling in a shir what people know is emes, that what we work for is not a direct correlation to what we make. You work for 12 hours doesn't mean you're going to make a 12-hour salary. It means that when you put in your ishtadlos, Hashem will give you exactly what you're supposed to do. You just unlock the door. Whatever's behind the door is going to open up, whether you work 2 hours, 12 hours, 18 hours. Whatever ishtadlos you need to put in, that's what's going to be from behind the door on Rosh Hashanah. The contents is already decided. You just have to open it up. Someone took his message to heart, started giving a daf yomi shir, a rice shir in Yiddish, huge shir now, and now he's not working b'chlal. He's doing okay. It's not about what you put in. When you know what you're doing is right, this is what the Rebbe Shalom wants. When you have a certain clarity, it takes a nachshon, and it takes a real type of person, and usually you have to rip it off like a band-aid before you talk yourself back out of it. But we should be zeicher to be able to have such a conviction, to know that what we're doing is right, just because this is what Hashem wants. I know this is what Hashem wants, and all the other cheshbon is, you let them wash downstream. May we be zeicher. Hashem Elokecha imach l'chasart davar. 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 Hashem Elokecha imach. Hashem Elokecha imach, Hashem Elokecha imach, lo chasarta davar. Hashem Elokecha imach, Hashem Elokecha imach, השם אלוקיך עמך, לא חסרת דבר. Good job, dude.